What's going on, guys? How's it going? Just give me a second. I am trying to fix my Skype to shut off my camera. It will not. There it goes. It will not shut off.
Make sure you're not muted.
How is everybody doing? I'm not. How is everybody doing tonight? I am doing great. I'm tired as fuck, but for the reasons not because of WrestleMania. Actually, WrestleMania didn't make me tired. I was tired before WrestleMania even fucking started. I didn't sleep for shit last night just because I couldn't sleep. We got some stuff to talk about. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give my thoughts. I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking thinks about what I have to fucking say. If you don't like it, don't care. I don't give a shit. But I'm gonna tell you what I think. With that being said, here's the same cast from last night that joined me, except for Brian. He's not here. I have Ronnie, Trek, and Bobbit, and Heather, who is also here with me, and Wendy. I'm sure she'll be on camera at some point tonight.
Probably.
It was a decent show. It was a good show. I can't complain. Let's talk about the elephant in the fucking room, because it's there. Might as well get it right out in the open.
Start off the show with it.
I'm getting it. I'm gonna talk about it. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Becky Lynch should not be the fucking champion. Reports are. I've heard reports. I know what everybody else is hearing, but everybody has those fucking Becky Lynch blinders on. That, and I hate to say that, because I don't mind. I like Becky Lynch. I really do. But it's so fucking annoying that these people put the blinders on and just focus on one superstar and say, well, they deserve it. Well, I think all three of them deserve to be in that match, to be honest with you. I don't care what anybody fucking says. I don't care. I do not care. Ultimately, there was two finishes that I've heard about. One was that Becky Lynch, the finish that we got last night was not supposed to happen. It was either supposed to be an armbar or disarm her on Charlotte to end the match. But I heard that Ronda Rousey was supposed to beat Becky last night based off of what happened. Now, she was supposed to kick out. Well, she did kick out. But the referee, if you go back and watch what happened, that referee is looking right at Ronda Rousey's shoulders and starts counting. He fucked up. That should not have counted. She did have her shoulders down on the 2 count, which would be the 1 count. Then the one that's the 3 count was a 2 count, and by then she had kicked out. What was supposed to happen then is that Becky was supposed to pick her up, put her in the Piper's Pit, and that was supposed to be the end of the match. That being said, now I know everybody's heard something different. However, I don't just look at one side of the story. I've been hearing reports that Ronda Rousey was supposed to win too. So that being said, WWE needs to fix the situation. If they don't, I'm an upset fan.
And it's a legitimate reason to be upset, not this fucking hogwash of
Because
the show was too fucking long.
What they gave me fucking last night is not what should have happened. Now, fine, if Becky is supposed to win, the way that ended was so fucking anticlimactic, I didn't care. I didn't care about the finish. Number one, they made Ronda Rousey look weak. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it makes the entire women's division look weak if they're going to fucking stick with it. If they aren't even going to acknowledge it, that makes the entire women's division look weak. And the one person that looks weakest of them all is Asuka. Because who's the champion now? Bobbit, who's the champion now?
Becky.
What did Asuka do to Becky at Royal Rumble?
Tapped her out.
She made her tap out.
Everybody seems to fucking forget that because they have fucking Becky blinders on. get it. Everybody wanted Becky to win. I understand it. But you know what? I don't think she deserved it.
Not that way.
What Heather just said.
Well, and even if you were on social media today, the many clips and angles they showed, it clearly shows that Ronda's shoulder and arm were on her thigh.
Yep.
Becky's leg and thigh. It wasn't even with the referee's position.
What people have to understand is it's the shoulder blade has to touch the mat.
So actually, then she never would have been pinned with how Becky was holding Ronda.
Exactly, that's what she's saying. So there you go. It's from the top of the shoulder to the shoulder blade. But her shoulders were not even on the mat in that case. Don't at me. I don't give a fuck. I already got into one argument with a Becky Lynch fan who tried telling me that she was down for all three. I'm like, you are smoking absolute dope.
Because even the replay shows Ronda was not fully on the
The person tried justifying it to me that when the ref hit 3, her shoulder was on the mat. Okay.
That was actually a second.
That was actually the second count that her shoulder was on the mat, not the third one. Dumbass. Learn math. 1 follows 2, or 2 follows 1 and 3 follows 2, not the other fucking way around. You don't skip 1 to get to 2 and then 3, fucking idiot. There is reports out that Ronda Rousey broke her hand. That might be true. But again, I'm going to tell you right now, Becky Lynch better shut her fucking mouth.
Yep.
Because you want to piss... Look, I'm telling you, if Ronda Rousey walks away from the WWE, WWE's going to start losing money.
Because they're going to get bored with Becky. Real quick.
Becky to me is a boring champion. Sorry. I don't care for her being champion. She's a chaser. She does not. She's transitional. I just don't see her being champion. Number one, I can't understand a fucking word she says. I'm sorry if people are like, God, JP's an asshole. Fucking, yeah, I am. Because I'm sick and tired of fucking people telling me what I can and cannot fucking like. It's fucking bullshit. Sorry.
Especially when what they want you to like is fucking stupid.
And it's not because I picked Charlotte, and it's not because I have to eat 3 fucking beef soft fucking tacos.
Because you may not have to. If they change the
Well,
rules.
even if I may just do it to fucking be something that WWE's not, follow through with something. Because I did say at WrestleMania, if all 3 titles change hands, I will eat. But Becky has to win that match. I will eat 3 beef soft tacos. I may just do it to follow through with it. But whatever, I don't care. AJ Styles is apparently hurt. Don't know if that's true or not. See, there's a lot of rumors and shit going around because they weren't at Access, I guess. I know Ronda Rousey wasn't there, right? Because she might have a legit broken hand. I mean, what's more important, a fucking wrestler's health or you getting your fucking photo op? Fucking assholes.
And if she's got a broken hand, she can't sign anything.
No shit. Fucking idiots. Good.
Well, these are wrestling people.
I know they're ignorant, and you know what? This is why I'm not a fan of one certain wrestler. It drives me fucking nuts. Everybody asks me who's your favorite wrestler. I don't have a favorite wrestler, and you all know this. I know some people have asked me, and I'm like, I don't have one. I don't have a preference to. Because I'm trying to be a subjective wrestling, not broadcaster, what would you call it? podcaster. I'm trying to be not really even journalist, but because I'm not a journalist. Because if I was a journalist, I'd be writing about what I'm watching, but I'm not.
Not anymore.
I'm trying to think of what you call it, but anyway.
You're reporting on it. You're kind of like a reporter.
Kind of. I'm explaining to you what I'm seeing. But I'm trying to be subjective. So if I pick a favorite, I'm just going to focus on what that one wrestler is doing. I don't give a shit about anything else. That's what wrestling fans are today. They don't care if they're a Becky Lynch fan. They don't want Charlotte to be in the picture. So ultimately what I'm saying is if Becky Lynch is their favorite, they don't want anybody else to bother Becky. They want Becky to be the champion forever, and nobody else can even fucking compete with her. Nobody can wrestle her because they don't want her getting hurt, or they don't want her competing with somebody that they don't think she should, i.e. Charlotte. Well, guess what? If Ronda Rousey's gone, guess who they're going to have her fucking compete with? Because there is nobody else on the fucking roster that can fucking compete. Unless they fucking do Becky or Sasha and Bayley. Because they lost the tag team titles. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, too.
I saw a bit of news today, too, also involving Roman Reigns.
Okay, well.
An incident with a fan at Access.
Oh, yeah, I read that, too. And another thing, you know what? People, I'm going to say this. Don't grab a fucking person's ass. That's sexual harassment. Number one. Or sexual assault.
Yes.
Number two, people on fucking Twitter saying if I find out who it is, I'm gonna beat her ass. Man, shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna do shit. Good fucking God. He's gonna ruin it for everybody else. That's the way people are in this world, you fucking moron. One person ruins something for everybody.
Well, if you ever notice, people sound real tough behind a keyboard.
Oh, I know they do. I know they do.
You're one of them, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby, you are.
I was gonna say, Bobby, after what you put Saturday.
It's all right though. So leave the superstars' butts alone.
If you want to give them a hug, fine. But you know what? There's no reason to grab a married man's ass.
Well, he stopped giving hugs because of it. He was hugging people, and people on Twitter, well, he's not giving hugs now. I don't want to go see him because he's not giving hugs. It's kind of fucking creepy that you want to touch a man. You want to hug a man. You know what I mean? I get women fucking are in love with Roman Reigns. Heather's in love with him. She wants to sleep with him. I get it. But goddamn. I'm serious. But goddamn. Just because you don't get a fucking hug from the guy, grow the fuck up. You're a grown-ass fucking woman. Act like it, not a 10-year-old fucking teeny bopper. You fucking morons.
Exactly.
Fucking
All I
idiots,
can say
man.
is please have bail money ready when I see Adam Cole in person.
Actually, they're debuting Table for Three tonight with him, Ricochet, and Cena today.
Is Strong?
No, it's a Table for Three. It's him,
Gargano, I think.
It's Ricochet, Adam Cole, and
I think it was Gargano, Austin told me.
Yes, Johnny Gargano.
Yep.
So that's on after Raw. I'm not watching. I'm going to bed. I'm going to watch a Brewer game. They're on tonight at 9. They're playing Los Angeles Angels tonight.
Yeah, I need to pay attention tonight too because Virginia's playing.
Oh yeah, the
National championship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, did you go?
Just been doing that all fucking day. I got up this morning and was
I don't know why.
hunting. Let me see what else is going on. In the rest.
But yeah, I'm gonna pull a GP. I'm gonna change it during a commercial.
Whatever, do what you got to do. Well, it's
I
not
did
on
wanna
till 8
add- I
o'clock,
did have
Bob. It
something
doesn't
to
start.
say.
It doesn't start till 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I did have something to say about someone that did not appear, that everybody wanted to appear, to just say, he does not need to be at WrestleMania, and it's The Undertaker. That
Yes.
show went off without him, just the rumors of him being there, and it just goes to show they do not need him with the talent that they have and how they placed everything.
To be honest with you, they didn't need John Cena.
No, they didn't. And you've
I
got
now
John Cena, Triple H.
They didn't even need that match.
Nope. But that's what I'm saying. You do not need The Undertaker.
No.
Let the man retire. Let the man have his life now after wrestling. He is not needed at WrestleMania.
Agreed. Ultimately, I don't think that he will be. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Well, it's not even that he's retiring. I just agree that it's time. He owes nothing to the company. He owes nothing to fucking Vince.
Vince owes everything to him.
By society, I'm gonna be straight up fucking honest with you. I do not give a fucking shit about Bret Hart's attacker. I do not fucking care. If it's not wrestling related, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, and he already got enough attention over the weekend. Let's not give him any more attention.
I agree. Who cares?
I like the bearing.
No, John Cena was not there to fucking it. If John Cena was just there to induct the fuck, why in the fuck would he have showed up last night? Why society?
Especially in the Thugonomics gimmick.
Actually, he was there doing a signing. That's why he was in fucking New York. And they were inducting Sue Atchison, who happens to be one of John Cena. The reason why John Cena got fucking 600 Make-A-Wish foundations is he was the one that inducted her into the Hall of Fame. He was doing a signing the next fucking night. He was doing a signing the next night. What?
Yes.
No, he was doing a signing that day anyway. That weekend. So he was in New York. He was gonna be there, and they asked him, "Hey, do you want to do WrestleMania?" He's like, "Sure, I ain't doing anything." I mean, John Cena is now that guy that The Rock used to be, because they can't get The Rock right now because he is too busy with movies. And I will say this, John Cena has come a long way when it comes to fucking his acting ability, because his first movie was complete shit, and I watched Bumblebee the other day, and I was impressed with his acting ability. It's better than The Rock's, in my opinion.
Well, and they kind of lucked out too, because if his movie schedule would have still had him over in production, he wouldn't have made it anyway. So it wasn't etched in stone till that wrapped up.
Yep.
It
March
wrapped up at the
29th.
end of March.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, March 29th was his last day of shooting, and they're like, and they asked him, and he's like, all right. I'm sure you'll see John Cena show up and wrestle every once in a while. But if John Cena comes back and he wrestles, he's back for a good month or so. And he competes. He's not like The Undertaker where he waits until WrestleMania to compete. Well, then again, John Cena's 14, 15 years younger than The Undertaker. So, and John Cena can still go. So yeah, and Wendy's. Last night she fell asleep during the fucking Iconics match. Let's talk about that. I think they're taking the titles right off of them fuckers. I really do. I think they made a mistake doing it. I don't think they're going to hold them very long, if at all. I think either tonight or tomorrow they might lose them. I think ultimately, I really, truly, honestly think that they're probably going to put them on Tamina. I think they're going to have Sasha and Bayley fucking go singles competitors now.
They might.
I think.
As long as they go singles and don't do the feuding between the two anymore. Let them go and.
Well, they're gonna build to the 4 horsewomen thing. It's gonna take a year because it's gonna take Jessamine Duke about that long to even learn how to fucking do a fucking armbar in wrestling. Now she knows how to do an armbar in the MMA, but that's it. It's completely different. You have to know that the pressure you're putting on, you're not really putting pressure on because you might have. Ultimately, all of those armbars and shit are rest moves. Those rear naked, not rear naked choke holds, but like the sleeper holds or the what do you call it? The headlocks. They're rest holds. They're not really fucking choking them out. Because if they were, then fucking the matches would be over in 30 seconds. So people have got to pay attention to the, attention to detail. Me and Basement talked about this watching NXT TakeOver. It's the attention to detail is the reason why NXT is so much better than the main roster right now. Because what they will do when it comes to the shoulders being down to the mat, attention to detail. If that shoulder is not down on the mat, or if they're doing one of those choke outs like Samoa Joe does where he's Coquina clutch and he's got both shoulders on the mat, they count. Even though they have done it here, but it's consistency in attention to detail. So,
They have confirmed that Becky's going to be on the show tonight.
yeah, I already knew that. I went in and looked today to see if they were going to talk about the controversy thing, and I didn't see anything, but they fucking need to. Bianca Belair is not debuting. That woman needs to stay in NXT or she can straight fuck off. I cannot stand her. Her gimmick, she is a 15-year-old hood rat. She acts like a 15-year-old spoiled little brat. That's not a fucking gimmick that is main roster worthy to me. Fucking Becky Lynch acts like a fucking 15-year-old Irish brat.
On Twitter, talking big.
And yeah, no shit. Speaking of that, talking about Ronda Rousey, Sean Ross Sapp. You know who Sean Ross Sapp is, right? Give a shout out to him. He does a review on Fightful. He's very good at what he does. He's very knowledgeable. I like him. I've listened to him every once in a while. I have had Twitter wars with him before, but has nothing wrestling. I agree with him in wrestling like all the time. Everything he says makes sense to me. He put out a tweet today. It's the first time I've ever had somebody of significance respond to me. This is his original tweet. It says, and I'm quoting him, so I hope he doesn't fucking watch this and say, "Don't do that." But I'm giving him a shout out. He's a good guy. If you've never seen his podcast, I'd check it out. It's really good. He ultimately said, "I don't know what the future holds for Ronda Rousey, but in his estimation, she's had the greatest rookie year ever, as far as wrestling goes, in pro wrestling history, man or woman." And there's people out there saying, well, she was handed everything. And I responded in light to all these people defending what he was saying. And I said, people saying that Ronda got there by her name, they're right. But by her getting there, don't think she didn't fucking work for it. And I did say, I said, don't think she didn't work for it. I believe she did. I don't think she took this venture lightly. You don't know what she had to go through. I could be wrong, but don't think that I am. And I said, I agree with you, sir. Greatest rookie run in history. And he responded to, it's so weird. People discount all the work she had to do to get to that point. And that's what people don't understand. She had to do a lot of work to get to where she was. And she picked up on it very quickly. Now, I don't think she's retiring. I don't think she's going away. I think she's coming back, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna fucking make Becky Lynch her bitch.
If she doesn't do it tonight.
That's true, if she doesn't do it tonight. But, so, that being said, don't discount what fucking Ronda has done. She has brought the fucking women's division to where it needs to be, into heights that nobody ever thought it would go. So every single fucking fan, including those Becky Lynch fans, need to thank fucking Ronda Rousey for what she has done for the business. Ronda Rousey has done more for women's wrestling in one fucking year than Becky Lynch has done in her 15-year career. I'm sorry. If you don't agree with that, I don't know what to tell you. I do wish Ronda the best if we don't ever see her again, but I don't think that's the last we've seen of her.
No.
Wendy, you're fine, baby. Baby girl. Are we getting sleepy?
Somebody's having a bad day.
Right?
No, Heather said Heather said she's actually been pretty good today.
Oh, what, baby?
Speaking of crying babies, did everyone see Baron Corbin's tweet about the crybabies out there complaining and thought he should have been replaced last night to basically eat that?
Yeah. Okay, why did you like her in the WWE brands 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Fucking these names these people come in here with. Justify it. How is she the biggest first inductee into the fucking UFC Hall of Fame? First female inductee. Was fucking world champion in the WWE. What, 3 months into her fucking... how long was she champion for? Like 6 months? 7 months?
Yep.
She actually trained for 2 years in the UFC outside of WWE.
I think a lot of hatred for her is because of how her career with UFC ended and then coming into WWE. And I think that's where a lot of it comes from.
I mean, here's the thing. Ronda Rousey, you know, when she got beat, it was a lucky punch. Now, granted, the second one, the Amanda Nunes, who she beat before, Ronda Rousey her head wasn't in that fight. It wasn't. I watched it. Her head wasn't in that fight. When she lost to Holly Holm, Holly Holm got lucky. Because you look and see what happened to Holly Holm the very fucking next match. The very next match, I don't know.
Here we go. See what the hell's gonna happen.
Complaining about her first WrestleMania being handed to her. She was fighting Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. That's it.
Right.
Well, they wanted it. That's what they wanted. I'm glad they're not starting out with Becky Lynch.
Yes.
They're actually starting out with Seth Rollins.
There we go, baby girl.
Which tells me that there could be something happening.
She's moshing.
Yeah. The Becky hype came from when she got punched in the face by Nia Jax. You might
Exactly.
even go back to SummerSlam.
You hungry? Are you hungry?
I just wonder if Michael Cole's there.
I haven't heard of him yet.
Yep. And he's still hoarse.
Probably a lot of tea and honey and vinegar last night.
Hey, Pickle Boy's there. I see him.
Yep.
And here's Wendy. She makes her debut.
Hi, Wendy.
You see everybody?
Hey, little girl. Beautiful little smile.
You gonna smile? You gonna smile? You gonna give us a smile? Hey, you gonna smile or what? Here's a little one. Burn it down! I'm just kidding. If it wasn't for Ronda Rousey, the women would not have main evented fucking WrestleMania last night. Or been the final match of WrestleMania. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, the main event of WrestleMania was when Kofi Kingston won the fucking title last night.
I agree.
Everybody was goddamn fucking tired and fucking wasted when it got to that point. The fans didn't give a shit about the fucking match for some reason. Oh, I know why. Because the build was absolute shit.
Right, but this also was just the follow in line to the first ever Evolution, to the first ever this match, to the first ever that. Now we've got the first ever main event. So
Right.
it's all part of that political agenda through the company.
What's next? First ever blowjob on a pole match?
What's this wee shit?
What's this wee shit?
What's that?
What's this wee shit?
Yeah, I know. I say that all the time. No, that's not
What's
true.
up, bro?
Either I can guarantee it. Ultimately, Rand's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't understand that Becky Lynch backed into that position. If it was not for Nia Jax punching her in the fucking face, she definitely would not be in the spot that she's in now. Because when she walked out of that fucking arena the night before the go home show for Raw for Survivor Series, that probably would have been Charlotte and fucking Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania.
And not to mention Rand's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody viewed Becky Lynch's run as a heel. Everybody loved it that she was doing that. They were calling her the next Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I fucking call bullshit on that.
That's true. You ready to be hungry?
You want food? You want food?
I just Ronda Rousey was the only reason that the women were main eventing WrestleMania. It's the only reason. It was either going to be Ronda Rousey and Charlotte,
Or it's gonna be Kofi.
or it was going to be Ronda Rousey, Charlotte, and Becky.
Or they were not gonna do it at all and have Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston.
But you can't even say it because that her being a Stone Cold character, it failed. That's why they had to fucking switch it. It didn't work. Becky Lynch's push has been forced, in my opinion. Not something that... It's hard for me to explain it. This is why Kofi Kingston was a better story, because it was shorter. And I'm all for long. This is probably why WWE doesn't do long-term booking.
They burned through it too quick.
No, they fucking burned the story too quick.
That's what I just said.
The story was burnt at fucking Fastlane. The story was told. There was nothing more they did. In fact, they did nothing. And that fucking segment on fucking... Was it on Raw? Yeah, on Raw.
Beat the clock, yeah.
Or was it on SmackDown where they beat the fuck out of each other up in the back? In the cop cars.
No, that was Raw. That was the go-home show for Raw.
Okay. That was the dumbest fucking way to fucking send that show to fucking WrestleMania. Made no sense. I didn't say. No, it failed. Based on what you just said, Rams 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it failed. You can't have it one way and not the other. You're telling me it didn't really fail. I would say it's just terrible booking and milking the fuck out of her character. Well, that's a failure, man. Come on.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
How much you want to bet they're unifying all titles?
And that would throw the theory of Fox not wanting any superstar from USA out the fucking window, people. Because you know what? If they unify all the titles, guess what? Bye-bye brand split.
I don't know if that's what they're doing, but... Either way, it's still a fucking failure, Rams 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't have one way and not the other. Either it's a failure or it's not. I mean, am I wrong here, guys?
No, you're not.
You're right.
You're 100% right, JP.
Okay, so then I don't know why he's still trying to argue with me. Either it's a failure or it's not. The only thing that was successful is that she won, and I already said at the beginning of the show she failed. That match was garbage. Especially the ending.
Because Ronda's shoulders was not on the mat.
Where are they going with this?
I have no idea. I love Xavier.
I don't think Kingston did the unthinkable.
Just an FYI, we're getting a thunderstorm lightning here, so if you hear anything or cracking, that's what it is.
Okie dokie. Fucking Big E with the splits. Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
I wish I was that flexible.
All right,
Same here.
so what's going on? What are we doing here? Let's get to the point. I mean, I don't mind. It's not boring. You're not. I don't know. I just want them to get to the point.
I said it when they showed the picture of him at the Hall of Fame. God blessed us when they gave us Big E Langston.
See how it's not even getting a reaction. Here we go. This is how they're going to take the title off of Kofi Kingston.
It is something new. We've not seen Seth Rollins versus Kofi Kingston one-on-one.
Yeah, we have. Last year at Survivor Series. They were in the ring together. It was in that that six-man tag match. Remember? They're unifying all the titles.
Bye-bye brand split.
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to do away with the brand split, and I don't like it. I honestly don't like it. Because for the men's division, they have enough people to have two champions. That's the thing.
Damn.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It's close. It's very close. So if I disappear, you'll know why. I saw the flashes of light and it just kept getting brighter and brighter and I knew it was coming.
Interesting. I don't like that.
You're piggy in the back.
I don't like that. Because that makes for... I don't like it. I don't like single champions on two shows. They need to get rid of the... And I agree with Heather, but they aren't going to do away with the brand split because they're doing a superstar shakeup. Which means they're not doing away with the brand split.
But with doing this,
They should...
it's also going to leave Fox no choice but to share superstars. If those rumors are true.
Then why do a superstar shakeup? That makes no sense to do a superstar shakeup. WWE's going to right a wrong here.
What do you mean by that?
They're going to take the titles off of fucking Kurt Hawk or these two.
Oh, okay.
They're going to... Well, I shouldn't say they're going to right a wrong. But they're going to right... They're going to do what they did to Zack Ryder at WrestleMania 32.
Yes.
He won the Intercontinental title, and the very next night he lost it to Miz.
Oh, cool.
Bobby, we saw this logo like months ago.
Oh shit!
I know, but they never show this on Raw though.
They showed it last night, actually.
They showed it last night, Bobby.
I know, but they never aired this during Raw though.
But they aired this
It's always at Mania.
They aired this. I don't know why that's cool. They aired this exact same thing
I know.
last night. I'm confused.
It was exactly the same.
Cool because they never aired the Mania promos on Raw. It's always up during
Yes,
Mania.
they do. Yes, they do.
They do it every year.
They do it every year. You need to pay attention.
I've never noticed it.
It's because you don't pay attention.
Sorry, my freaking team's in the national championship, damn it.
So, Bobbitt, do you want to get our little discussion out of the way?
Oh, yeah.
You justify it, and I'll shit all over it.
I mean, you was going to anyway.
I'm going to, because you're wrong. That's not right. You can, and if anybody was paying attention to last night, Bobbitt said, and this is what Bobbitt said. These are his exact words. And correct me if I'm wrong, Bobbitt. You can't change it because I can go back and watch it. I do believe that you said that the Batista Triple H match was better than the Kofi Kingston Daniel Bryan match. Am I correct?
He said flat out
Yeah.
match of the night.
Wrong. Justify it.
I just feel like overall it was a better match. It was.
No, get me. I don't want you to justify it to yourself. I need you to justify it to me. Try to change my mind. You're not going to, but try to. Do your best.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
I don't want to hear that. I just feel like, because that's not going to change.
No. I'm legit trying to think here.
Yeah, it's
Just
gonna
give me
take.
a second.
Let me know when you're ready for the argument.
To me, the brutality of the match itself, like just people hitting fuck out of each other, I thought was way better.
But didn't Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan beat the fuck out of each other?
Not to the extent that Triple H Batista did, though.
What made that so different?
The dude ripped out his nose ring.
I'm just acting like I've never seen that. And as you can see, I've seen that before. How was that? If they wanted to make, and here's the thing, if they were gonna make that real, rip the fucker out. He should be bleeding all over the place. I don't buy it.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's just my opinion. Opinions like assholes. We all have one.
And yours stinks.
Well, it might, but still. It's still mine, though.
It's your opinion, but honestly, so what you're saying is you didn't give two fucking shits about fucking WrestleMania. If that was the best fucking match of the fucking night. Now, I'm not saying it was a bad match, because what did I say? The only way it was going to be any good to me is if they did not have a wrestling match. If they just beat the living hell out of each other. Number one, the match was way too long. They took time away from a match that should have had that time, and that was probably Randy Orton and AJ Styles. They could have done all that match in 15 minutes. They didn't need to do all that in 24 minutes. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you, JP.
You cannot, as far as if I was to judge that match on brutality, sure. I would have to say that match was better. But I'll even go one further and say the brutality of The Miz and fucking Shane McMahon was even more brutal.
Dude, that was a damn good match, too.
But it wasn't as good as Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan.
No.
So how can you justify... Do you see what I'm saying? How can you justify that Batista and Triple H was a better match than Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan? Can't. You can't. Because by your standards, the match that Shane McMahon and The Miz had was better than Triple H and Batista. That's by your standards. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Do you see where I'm coming from?
It's
Do you see where I'm coming from? Huh?
Yeah. Honestly, it's just my opinion. That's all.
But again, Bob, you can't say that because, and I'm saying this, trying to get you to understand that there's a big difference between having a match and two guys just beating the hell out of each other. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, as far as beating the hell out of each other, yeah. That's the best match of two guys beating the hell out of each other. Right?
Right. I will say this, though.
What?
I really do think that 35 is my third favorite WrestleMania.
It's up there.
I'm gonna be dead ass serious.
I don't
that,
know.
Like,
I'd have to go back and watch the rest. That's not his third best WrestleMania. It wasn't. He said it's probably his third favorite WrestleMania of all time.
Last night?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say top 5.
I don't. I'd have to go back and watch some WrestleManias, and then I'll tell you.
The only thing I really didn't like was the way that they ended the main event.
No, the main event ending was stupid. Top 10 maybe. But, I mean, I liked WrestleMania 13 and 14 and WrestleMania... I loved WrestleMania 11.
And you like 13.
Who was 12? Wasn't that Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no,
yes,
that's
it was
12,
the
13,
Iron
and
Man
14 are probably my top 3.
I need to go back to watch 11. I haven't seen that in forever.
Oh, don't watch 11's really bad.
Oh, okay.
11's not good. It's almost as bad as WrestleMania 6.
Oh, God.
Which manias have you seen, Tony?
And see, that's a lot of people will say that their favorite WrestleMania is the very first one that they've seen just because of the spectacle of it. And the first time ever seeing it, the very first pay-per-view I'd ever seen is WrestleMania 13. Therefore, WrestleMania 13 is my favorite. So with what Ryan said, I totally agree with what he's saying. Completely and utterly.
24 was the first one that I've ever seen.
And you've said to this point that WrestleMania 24 is your favorite WrestleMania. Am I not correct?
Yes, it is.
There you go.
It's 24, 17, and 35.
Okay. I wasn't a fan of 17. I liked it, but I wouldn't put it up there. It was
As years go by, I might swap out 17, but
see, the WrestleManias, the teens WrestleManias, them were really good because they had some really good storytelling at that time. I mean, you could even justify and say that WrestleMania 27 was really good, even though John Cena lost to The Miz, if I remember correctly. I think that's the one.
Yeah, because 28 was the whole Rock thing.
Yeah, and that was a shitty WrestleMania. That was a bad one. WrestleMania 29 was another bad one. And then WrestleMania 30 was a pretty decent one.
Yeah. If you take the Undertaker Brock match out of it, yeah.
Yeah, well, if you take out a fucking John Cena the Rock match, because nobody wanted to fucking see it. I hate to say that, and I love John Cena. Everybody knew that the Rock it was just one of those matches, and it's two of the top stars ever in the WWE, but the match itself, I don't know, but WrestleMania 27 probably one of the bad ones.
Which one?
WrestleMania 27.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, the Miz, John Cena. Right, and for me, when I WrestleMania 14 or 13, it was like $60. So, yeah.
Yeah, most pay-per-views were 60, now they're closer to 90.
Yeah. I mean, you can still pay the $90 to $100 for the pay-per-view if you want, but
Fuck that shit.
you know, I don't know why you're talking shit.
You did see that Batista retired today too, right, Bob?
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted
the one last match.
Yeah, he just wanted that last match, and he wanted
to lose
to Triple H at Mania, which was funny to me because they said, and people were sitting there yelling at me. Well, no, he said he's never. If you listen to the way Batista worded it, he'd never lost to Triple H.
Exactly.
Or Triple H never beat him.
Those were his
And I said,
words.
bullshit. Triple H beat Batista in the middle of the ring, whether it be one-on-one or in a fucking tag team. He pinned his shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3.
And it was in a singles match on Monday Night Raw in 2005.
So,
but what they didn't tell you, and this is where the attention to detail thing comes in, they should have said at a pay-per-view.
Yes.
Go ahead,
here's
Bob.
a question.
Yeah,
when
sure.
do you think Batista's going to go in the Hall of Fame?
Next year.
Okay.
But you know how I feel about the fucking Hall of Fame. I don't give a shit.
I know.
Yep, when Batista he was more anxious than anything because it had been a long time since he had been in a ring, and he was excited, and I could understand his excitement.
I could too. It's very easy to get excited over your
WrestleMania 10 was a really good one too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was the ladder match with Shawn and Razor, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It was also the match between Bret Hart and Owen Hart to kick off the show, and then Bret Hart wrestled twice that night.
Yeah. Wrestled against his brother and Yokozuna.
And wrestled Yokozuna for the world title.
But to me, I think the worst Mania has to be 9, in my opinion. I hated 9.
I think people hated the way 9 ended. But actually, WrestleMania 9, I mean, some of the matches were pretty good. Here's a referee that fucked up the match last night between Becky Lynch and fucking...
Ronda Rousey.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
They're keeping it on them. Holy shit.
Interesting.
You watch Kurt Hawkins have a winning streak
I
now.
was getting ready to say that. Now he's going to have the winning streak.
He's going to get a shot at the world title.
Yeah.
He's going to beat Balor. He's going to beat Rollins. He's going to be dual champion.
If you want to go for fucked up finishes at WrestleManias, last night's WrestleMania was up there.
Oh, yeah. Ow. "31 minutes until the game starts."
Yeah. We got Wendy one of those rumble. What did it call those bouncies?
Yeah.
Bouncers.
Jumper.
Jumper.
The jumper seat.
She can almost touch the ground. She's sitting there smiling at me right now. Did you like that?
I think she loves it.
Little Johnny Jumper.
Yes.
Austin had that.
She actually likes being in there. She's kicking her feet. She's got a great big smile on her face.
Got plenty of toys to play with, and once we get batteries for it, it's gonna play music. And
I told you I was at the fucking store.
I forgot.
Don't yell at me.
She's strengthening her legs because then she's going to start doing the flips off the couch and the recliner and the chair and the bed.
I'm just gonna sit there and watch her fucking do it too.
Watch her do imaginary elbow drops on her teddy bears.
And then she's gonna fucking break her fucking leg, and then she'll never fucking do it again. Dad does not like high spots.
I remember one time went to the store and came back and the dog's tongue was like hanging down out of its mouth down to its feet. Austin had been Batista bombing and doing Brock Lesnar while we were gone.
Where'd you go?
I wondered at times why the dog wouldn't go near him.
Right.
Hopefully that tires her out. Ronda's over.
Yeah. I think she's fine though. She's entertained. Are you entertained? Yeah. Can you grab me a root beer? Yeah.
Basically, Ron, you're saying that when she's jumping off the couch, she's gonna be Gina Jr.
Yeah. Doing her lucha moves.
My kid, I'm gonna let my kid do it one time. Hey, I'm gonna let my kid do it one time, and she's not gonna like it because she's gonna land. If she gets up and laughs, I'm in trouble.
Yes.
But Dad don't like high spots.
I get a feeling that she was doing a couple of swanton bombs.
As long as it's not onto a table on the fucking floor.
A flaming table.
Yeah, that's not needed.
Bless you.
What?
I don't understand. Okay, WrestleMania 25 was okay.
Mhm.
But WrestleMania 32, Cody? You need to laugh fucking dope too. There was nothing good about WrestleMania 32. In fact, that's considered one of the fucking 5 worst fucking WrestleManias of all time.
I put 32 in the same category as 34.
34 wasn't bad.
Eh.
The finish to 34 is up there with one of the worst finishes ever. But 33's up there. But 9 and last night's are definitely way the fuck up there. Fucking Mike Rollins laughing as he's. He's being a dick.
Well, at least there's something he's good at.
They need to change his attire. Back.
Yeah.
I agree.
It don't
100%.
fit his fucking music.
Or his character.
Jesus.
Hey,
Holy
Ronnie.
shit.
You want
I'm
to tell
still here.
Austin to stop moving furniture around over there? Fuck. Trying to do a show.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
we know
not
he's
Bruce
excited
David.
about the Iconics, but damn.
No, I don't think there's going to be any fucking call-ups. I wish people would stop worrying about fucking NXT call-ups. If it happens, it happens. But I don't see any call-ups happening.
They usually say that for around Royal Rumble anyway.
Yeah, they call up a couple, but I don't think they're calling anybody up. They already called them up. You get fucking Aleister Black, fucking Ricochet. You got fucking goddamn Otis Dozier. How many more fucking guys do you guys want on the fucking main roster? Let's oversaturate the main roster even more with more call-ups. Come on, people.
Well, one of the freaking call-ups doesn't even do anything except walk up and down the ramp. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, and you notice with the women's Royal Rumble, or the women's Battle Royal, they had, was it Candice LeRae and Kyrie, and they couldn't even put her in it. She just walked up and down during another match.
Wow. I'm surprised they're not.
Leaving that out, holy shit.
It's New York, Baron Corbin.
You might want to duck and cover when you leave Baron Corbin. Somebody might be carrying a gun.
Uh-oh. Somebody doesn't want to be in. Oh, well, it's because her arm's caught.
So you want to...
I didn't notice it until just now. Is your arm caught, baby girl?
I thought you'd max it as Baron Corbin.
Well, don't put your arm back down in there.
Here, let's try this again.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Kurt Angle's coming back. So she fucking does it. No. Get your arm, not mine. I just have to fucking take you to the doctor and fucking get it repaired. And I think she wants out. I think she wants out. What now?
While she's laughing at you. Hi, baby. Hi. You right?
After this segment, you and Mom can sit over here because she fucking looked like she wanted to sit at the fucking...
Hi, baby.
How much you want to bet Kurt Angle lied?
That's what I'm thinking too.
He's gonna angle slam his ass. Watch him. I told you. He's gonna get his comeuppance.
Yes.
Did you think they were gonna fucking end it on that?
Yes, he jobbed out in the match, but Corbin was going to end up face down anyway, so.
I'm telling you right now, Ace, that's not creative. Creative needs to turn that around. Oh, here comes Lars Sullivan.
Well, it's about fucking time.
This is it. Lars Sullivan got called up.
Oh shit! Finally.
Finally, he's appeared.
And there's the ogre.
I don't see what anybody sees in this guy. I'm not a fan of this guy.
He's a big motherfucker.
He's a big motherfucker, but so is Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's a big motherfucker too.
That is
You know,
true.
it's big motherfucker, Giant Gonzalez. Look what happened.
Well, Giant Gonzalez was 7'8", 450 pounds. What could he really do? Lars Sullivan's not bad. I just don't like his character.
Well, he's a big burly guy that Vince likes. Now, like we were talking last night too about Brock Lesnar, who would be legit. They
What's
build,
that?
you know, like we were talking last night about legit talent that could go against Brock. If they
Right.
build him the right way, that would be a believable match.
Mm-hmm. Why is it that every time somebody does something from the top rope, fucking Renee Young goes, what? Like she's never fucking seen it before.
I know, right?
God, I cannot fucking stand her on the announce team. Get her the fuck off of there.
Maybe he doesn't care, Renee.
How much you want to bet he's going to be feuding with Braun Strowman by WrestleMania?
I see it.
See that?
I just hope it's gonna be good.
No. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of this guy. But then again, I don't like really big guys.
So you never liked Snitsky?
Never liked who?
Snitsky.
No. Who did?
I kind of did.
Who was the other? The Heinrich was the other big guy too.
Oh yeah, hiding right.
Heinrich, yeah.
I mean, the Undertaker for some reason is the exception because he was athletic. He could wrestle. A lot of these
What
big
about
guys.
Kane?
Who?
Kane.
Yeah, he could wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like Test and Diesel.
I like the Test was pretty good. Test could wrestle though. See, there's a big difference. I haven't really seen much of Lars Sullivan, so he's not doing anything that I haven't seen a big guy do. You know?
Merge, did you really think Drew was going to win that match last night? Because we knew Roman was coming back and he was going to win.
They didn't screw Drew at all. Losing to Roman Reigns is not a bad thing. But you also have to remember they're doing a superstar shakeup.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? I don't fucking know. All I know is they're unifying all the main titles for some reason. I don't think it's. I think they're teasing it. I don't think it's happening. I think something's gonna happen.
What if the shakeup is no more split?
If there's no more brand split, then I'm okay with them unifying the titles. But then they need to release some talent because there's too many people on the fucking roster.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, you look at it. How many, Heather? How many people in 2K18? How many people were on the roster? Wasn't it like fucking 79?
And no, it might have been actually because there's like 36 men, something like that. 20 something women, something like that. A little over 25 women or so.
Really?
If I remember right, yeah. I don't have the thing anymore because we decided not to do it, but.
Yeah, I just kind of lost interest in that game. So.
Speaking of video games, don't forget the BCW is this Friday.
Look at you rolling.
That's right.
They see you rolling. They hating.
We're finally gonna get JP versus Bobbitt.
Oh, she spit up.
Get it all out of your mouth. That's it, girl. That's my girl.
Why are you looking at me?
My girl Oscar.
They might, but I doubt it. I don't know. We'll see. I see something else happening.
Boom. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, what are you doing?
Holy shit, she's actually gonna fucking wrestle.
Hey, Alexa.
Yeah, they said she's gonna wrestle tonight.
Well, yeah, she
The goddess is gonna wrestle.
She was talking about how she could beat fucking Sasha and fucking Bailey together by herself with them two.
She can. She's
no,
that
she cannot.
good.
She cannot, Bob it.
No, you don't need to eat my finger. You don't need to eat my finger. No.
Why would they give him a fucking standing ovation? He had the title for less than 24 fucking hours, Why Society. You make it sound like he had a fucking
Year-long reign.
Fucking 20-year reign. If anything, the crowd will be pissed if he loses. I'll tell you that much right fucking now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But I wouldn't put it past WWE to take the title right off of him. WWE gives and takes away.
Be right back, guys.
His undying love for Asuka, it's still there. But ultimately, Asuka is buried. I don't care.
The only person who's not buried is your WrestleMania host, the goddess.
Say it again.
The only person who's not buried is your host, the goddess.
She's not the host anymore.
She will always be known as a host.
Stop talking, Bobbin.
Yeah, I'll be talking in the ring on Friday
No,
in
you
your
won't. No, you
on
won't.
your face.
No, you won't. Will this be enough to piss Bailey off? Where she fucking just literally beats the fuck out of Alexa Bliss?
Considering how garbage that was? You want to go to bed? You want to go to bed?
Merch wants to know if you're satisfied or pleased that China and Luna are in the Hall of Fame.
I'm pleased. They got their foot in the door. I mean, China's going to get her own individual induction probably a couple of years from now. Maybe even next year.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't think
say-
Luna. I prefer Luna to be in the fucking legacy
Yes.
wing anyway. It's more prestigious.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I think the person that was tweeting on China's behalf in that, they said that she went in with DX and now it's time
Oh
for
shit! Bailey's gonna get pissed off. Bailey, they're gonna tell the story that Bailey's gonna bring out her inner demon,
Inner rage.
you know.
So we're gonna get kick-ass Bailey instead of huggable Bailey.
Yes.
The Bailey that goes,
You're gonna get the fucking Bailey that was in NXT.
About time.
Oh shit. Oh damn! I hope she's got another fucking concussion.
I do too.
Oh, she does it.
Well, you do notice, Bob, but every time she does get in the ring, she takes 4 months off.
That's because okay. That is because she is the greatest of all time, and she has to have that time off.
Okay.
No, it's because she is the actual female Brock Lesnar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yay.
All right, now we won't see her for 4 months, just on Moments of Bliss.
Hopefully, they will put the unified women's belt on her.
That was a good burp.
It would have been a better story if Bailey would have beat her.
Yes. Oh, bless you.
Because it would have shut fucking Alexa Bliss
Bless
up.
you.
I think this is the best story ever. I'm kidding.
Bobby, you're fired.
I know. I'm aware.
That's my point, Wise Society. That fucking shit went absolutely fucking nowhere except for the burial of fucking Bailey even further. I don't understand the justification for Alexa Bliss at all. Did she didn't even take a fucking yeah, she took one fucking bump.
Ooh.
This woman can't have a match longer than fucking 5 minutes. I have yet to. What's her longest match in WWE?
I think 10 minutes.
It was either against Ronda or else it against Nia last WrestleMania.
Well, fucking that match against Ronda, she ran around the ring for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The fucking coward. Jesus. What, you want to sit here? Bring her.
Did anyone see that they fired Eli Drake at Impact because he would not fight Tessa Blanchard in an intergender match?
I saw that.
He was only a couple days away from his contract expiring. They fired him. Came up on my feed. Yeah, he confirmed it.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Does he have everybody?
Maybe he has morals and doesn't feel it's right to fight women. I'll find it.
Yeah, he basically says, I have amazing respect for Impact Wrestling and Tessa Blanchard and can see that she is likely the greatest female talent in wrestling today. Although that said, I will not participate in a one-on-one intergender match.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's his belief. That's his standard. And if people can't accept that, they can straight fuck off.
I got a feeling he might end up in WWE before long anyway.
Well, weren't they kind of teasing that with Miz and Charlotte with the Snickers commercial with the button?
Yes.
Yeah.
Intergender match.
WWE's never going to do it.
Well, actually, Aru, as her bib says, she's on point.
I know there were rumors too that Tenille Dashwood was looking to sign with them. I don't know if that happened or not because I know she was injured coming out of Ring of Honor.
Oh, she's healed, but
No, she's still.
She's still with Ring of Honor?
No.
She's a free agent.
Oh, she is a free agent now?
Yeah, she is indeed a free agent, but she's so injury prone with that shoulder, I don't think WWE will take her back.
No.
Right.
Then she'll go to Impact.
I can see that.
Just trying to get Wendy a little bit more camera time before she goes to bed because she's getting sleepy, despite all the screaming you've been hearing her do.
She's just like, guys, I'm here.
Uh-huh.
How's Paige doing? We haven't seen her for a little bit.
Paige, she's doing okay.
She's doing fine.
We are about to find that out, David Fowler, because Becky is only just walking out now. So, stay tuned. Thank you for joining us.
She can't even get the fucking anymore.
I was telling Austin last night, I said with the colors that she has on with the black and the gold, it kind of reminded me of the old Seth Rollins shirt that he had, and with them supposedly dating.
He's not quitting, David. He is retiring from in-ring career wrestling. That's Batista.
Yes, he's retired.
Yeah.
And it was a shitty main event at that.
Yes. And with Becky's outfit, the first thing that came to my mind was the reverse of Kill Bill.
It does.
Oh yeah, the Uma Thurman.
Yep.
Yep, the bride.
The tracksuit of the black and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think you're going, little girl? Huh? What? You wanted to see Ronnie on the bigger screen? There.
See what they did? They're covering up what they did last night.
They are, because they didn't even show that pin.
Show it.
That's a bad fucking decision.
Yep.
Especially since it's already all over the place, and every single person
You
who
can't-
watched it last night saw it and called them out on it.
You can't cover
Yep.
it up.
What
You
you doing?
cannot cover this up because that is a bad decision.
It's just gonna make the whole thing worse.
It's gonna make it worse. It's gonna piss Ronda Rousey off.
You want to come back over here? She's going insane here. Going insane in the membrane. Where'd your pappy go?
That is a bad decision to do what they just did. Sorry.
Yeah.
Unless they have Ronda come out in the middle of this promo. Unless they have Ronda come out in the middle of this promo. Somebody's sleeping. Somebody's sleeping.
They act like these fans are so fucking dumb. They act like she's never ever been champion before. It's so dumb.
I don't know what you want, baby girl. Do you want to lay on the floor again?
Fans are so fucking stupid. It's like they have fucking Alzheimer's.
You want to lay on the floor again, baby girl?
You can't-
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Do you think they're gonna make it? Why the fuck do they allow these announcers to talk? For months now. What the fuck is a month? There you go. They better advance the story. Where is this going? This is what I want to know. What are they going to do with her now?
Right.
The story's been told. Now they have nothing for Becky. Nothing. And she's going to sit here and play, oh, pity, poor me. They're still playing on the poor me, pity story here.
Well, hi. Back over with you. You're holding a microphone, not drinking tea.
That's the way she's always done it, though. As you can see, I'm just not interested.
Can we get to her next opponent already?
No shit.
Yeah.
I think the next time that she sees Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch gets her ass beat. Just throwing that out there. And see, she's not even talking. She's talking about Charlotte. But Charlotte didn't lose. Dumbass. See, inconsistencies. You're a mark. That made no fucking sense. She's talking about Charlotte? Can we advance the fucking story? See, this is what I'm talking about. They have nothing for her. The story's over, everybody.
Right.
No, Lacey fucking Evans.
I was going to say, just waste her title run like they did with poor Asuka.
I would laugh if they put the title on Lacey Evans tonight. I would fucking lose my shit. I would mark the fuck out.
I was going to say that would probably be the best thing to boost Lacey. Because they ain't done shit with her.
Oh, shit!
Jesus, she cold cocked her.
That's gonna be her first fucking feud.
Yeah.
This is the fucking shit you're gonna fucking get. How do you feel now, everybody? Don't you feel wonderful that Becky Lynch is your champion? They have nothing for her to do. Absolute shit.
She gets the worst
They
one.
have the woman who walks up and down the fucking aisle and turns around and goes back out as her first fucking feud. That's fucking laughable. Give me a fucking break. Stupid. You know, Forrest Gump did say, stupid is as stupid does. Goddamn fucking joke.
They could have at least given it to the number 2 Battle Royal women's winner that I thought was going to be Sarah Logan.
They could have
Honestly, I think that would be a better fucking feud. It's fucking just dumb.
Just put the belt on Alexa already.
But I'd rather have it on Alexa right now. You should have heard me last night, Merge. You should have heard me last night.
Especially the iconic one.
Yes. That was worse. The worst. You might like Lacey Evans, Sarah, but do you think she deserves a fucking title shot?
Has she been built for a title shot?
Has she done a goddamn thing except walk up and down the aisle or the fucking ramp looking like a fucking runway model from the 1950s? No, I don't think so. So, yeah. Becky Lynch's title run is dead. Give me a break.
The two best reactions last night were JP when the Iconics won and Austin in the background. I told you, motherfuckers.
You might have told me, but I already said it, and I said it in the chat, and I don't remember exactly how I said it, but still the dumbest fucking decision they ever fucking made.
No, I agree. I was just...
Definitely not the right fucking decision.
I like that Austin, you hear him yell something. I had to go back and watch it. Like, what the hell did he say?
Overkill again.
They should have just ended their tag team as of last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just too much with these two.
It might end next week with the shakeup. I don't think they're going to stay on the same brand.
It's even like just with the singles run, but you got Black and Balor. You could have Black and Rollins. Just same with Ricochet, depending upon which brand they go to.
Yeah.
It's a tag team match.
Well, I want to see what's going on in the ball game.
We don't want Becky and Nia. God fucking no. Should be Sasha Banks.
Come on, yeah.
Or Bailey. Would have been a tons better decision than fucking Becky Lynch and fucking Lacey fucking Evans. Come on, man. If you're gonna make a decision, make the right one.
They had him jump up instead of come up on the line.
You put the I seen that. You put the title on fucking one of your hottest stars, and you have her fucking feud with Lacey Evans. What has Lacey Evans done in fucking main roster to deserve a fucking title shot? What, because she punched Becky Lynch in the face? She got her ass beat.
Hell, at this point, give it to Lana and just have Becky beat the shit out of Lana.
There you go.
I mean, you can't get any worse. She kept saying yesterday, Lana's the best. Lana's number one. That should qualify her.
Let me know if there's something good going on Raw.
There's not. We're just getting Aleister Black and Ricochet again.
Right.
Getting Overkill. I think their team name should be Overkill, to be honest with you. My shoulder, man. My shoulder. She is. Fucking shoulder is fucked up. I think I pinched a nerve in my fucking shoulder or did something to it. It fucking hurts.
That ain't good.
I don't know. The fuck am I watching? No, we don't need Rock. We don't need the Rock back. Fuck Rock. Fuck the Rock. He had his run. His time is over. You give the belts to me, I'll do something with them. Fucking throw them in the fucking Mississippi River. That's what I'll fucking do with them. They're fucking worthless. What's the matter?
I'm a little hungry.
Holy shit! There's a kid that I used to go to high school with at this game. Holy hell!
I'll put anchors on them motherfuckers, Ryan. They'll never find them fucking things. Just saying, man. Who, The Rock's better than Batista? Okay. But I'm just saying. Thanks for subbing, William Cage, whatever I think that's your name. But thank you for subbing. I don't care. They shouldn't have done the Batista fucking Triple H match at WrestleMania.
Not again, anyway.
I don't really care. You guys can like who you want. You guys can cheer for who you want. But it's just... This is why I don't have a favorite. This has been... I don't know if this has actually been a really good show or not. I've done more bitching than fucking actually enjoying the fucking show. I would say was better, not is better. Demetrius. Retired. Can't ever wrestle again. Just throwing that out there. What do you mean he's going to turn heel?
He needs to.
He already is heel. Do you not pay... Does nobody pay attention to these shows? They've been doing heel fucking shit for how long now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You mean on Chad Gable? He can't turn heel on somebody if he's already a fucking heel. Turn on him maybe, but he's not heel. He's already a fucking heel. And I don't see it happening. I hate to say this, but they need to break Aleister Black and Ricochet up. They need to be doing their own fucking thing.
Yep. Totally agree.
I don't give a shit about fucking Chad Gable or fucking Bobby Roode. Keep them as a tag team. We need heel tag teams. Sorry. Aleister Black and Ricochet need to be doing their own thing.
Yeah, because honestly, I just figured with the Dusty Rhodes Classic and after WrestleMania that they were going to do the singles run with them.
Yeah.
But then bringing them out here like this again.
I don't think they're pretty good tag team, but these two are singles guys. They're not a tag team. They'd be better as singles competitors. That's it. So I'm looking at the DM, the writers' room, and you have everything. This is what Austin sends you every time.
Every time I bitch to him about something, that's what I
I'd
get.
fucking slap him upside the head.
That's exactly what I get.
What the hell?
Because they got that one, and they got the one with the thumbs up, and then they got the one where Peyton's in the front and Billy's in the back, and she's like kind of coming up behind her, peeking around the corner of Peyton.
Right.
So they've got a couple of them out now. The
knock,
best I've seen all day though are the Mrs. Dad's memes of the put 'em up.
I'd knock him upside the head if he did that to me. Ah, damn it.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to check my windows with the rain. It's finally stopping.
Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing Chad Gable go up against fucking either one of these guys.
Yeah.
Not even close to a fucking 3, and Michael Cole acted like oh my god, it's close to a 3. I don't see anybody from NXT interfering in the main event. Jay, I don't see it. What I'm bitching about? What am I bitching about? I'm not bitching about anything. I'm saying that Aleister Black and Ricochet should not be together. They're better as singles competitors. And how do we know they're being separated? They may have them run as a tag team for a long time. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure you're right, but the fucking referee took one. Oh my god, my shoulder hurts.
Brock's not scheduled to appear tonight, is he?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm wondering if maybe he would come out during that meeting.
He might. Just because he's not scheduled to appear doesn't mean he's not going to show up.
I'm just thinking because when he was going up the ramp, I mean, he was he was yelling it, but you could read his lips saying he was going to kill Seth Rollins.
Because look, only Vince McMahon, his contract is tight-lipped.
Yeah, I know they had said backstage his appearances are on a need-to-know basis at this point.
Yep. So they are not. They may say he's not scheduled to appear, but that doesn't mean he's not going to appear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because Trek and I were talking before the show too, and Cormier was putting out the tweets about last night's event, and with his birthday coming up, his big thing for turning 40, Cormier wants to retire at 40. So if they give him that match in August with Brock, then that's probably going to be the it for him, and then he wants to do commentating.
Who?
Cormier with WWE.
Oh, Cormier wants to do commentating with WWE?
Yep, he's talked about that because he's done it with UFC.
Why would WWE want him to be a commentator?
Fox wants it really bad.
Yep, because he said that he would take Brock either with wrestling or UFC.
Oh, he could kick Brock's ass in wrestling. I know that for a fact.
But yeah, with his birthday coming up this week, I mean, he's going to be 40, and that's what his plan was. At 40, he was going to retire. So that even in August, if they give it August or September, then that could be his last then, before he ends up retiring with UFC.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, Brock Lesnar could. I don't think I don't think Brock Lesnar can beat Cormier in a UFC fight.
No.
Well, we were talking about that, and then with the upcoming event Saturday. And Saturday's event is actually in Atlanta, Georgia, with the fight with the UFC 236, and they're expecting Brock to come out.
So, you heard what not what Lesnar said. You heard. That's all right, Donald Trump. Tell Vince you and him are really close. Anyway, so here's the thing. You know that. Where was I going to go with this? What were we talking about before I responded to Donald Trump here?
Cormier.
We were talking about Brock and Cormier with the UFC fight and wrestling fight, and then I mentioned that they're expecting Brock at this UFC event Saturday.
With what Heyman said last week, is UFC headquarters in Las Vegas? Is that why Heyman said what he said?
The main, that's where all the main shows are, where they have the big events.
That's why he said what he said. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, because usually they have, like New York, they have big events there. But Las Vegas is always the big one. For some reason, this one is actually in Atlanta. This 236.
Right.
So. Because if they don't do it in Vegas, they have to do it in California or New York, wherever they have there's certain states that you have to have certain license for the combative sports, like Bellator and stuff like that.
Right.
And Trek and I were talking about that too. Bobby Lashley has said that he wanted to fight Brock, and he is technically still under contract for 3 more fights with Bellator, and said he didn't care if it was a wrestling or a MMA style fight with Brock. That was one thing he wanted to do in his career.
Who?
Lashley.
He wants to wrestle Brock Lesnar?
Yep, wrestle him or have one of his final 3 Bellator.
They might do that at SummerSlam.
They got to turn one of them. Yeah, him not having the belt. I mean, that would be, like we have said, I mean, the name draw and book it that way.
Why do you want Heather to be me-free? Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. Did she probably say hell no? Just saying. I mean, she's looking at me like you don't speak for me. No, but if that was a problem, I wouldn't be living. Okay, see. There's your answer. Sorry, I didn't see it.
Yeah, UFC HQ is in Las Vegas.
Okay, that's why he said what he said. Okay, that's fine. That's why I was asking. I'm like, is there a pay-per-view going on in Las Vegas this weekend, next week, or this weekend, or whatever? Oh,
yeah.
That's why I was asking. So, No, I get it. I appreciate you. I'm just giving the shit back to you. Be all right, man. You don't have to justify anything. If she was gonna leave me, she's free to walk out the door. I mean, she's got 2 feet.
Well, if Aquaman shows up at your door.
If Aquaman showed up at my fucking door, I'd stick him in the freezer. Get it, Aquaman?
Yes. The Scuba Steve character.
Yep. Let me see. I love you, Donald Trump, but that comment makes no sense to me because you and Vince McMahon are really good friends. You have a country to worry about. I don't think you should be worrying about what WWE is doing. Just saying, man.
He's too busy firing people.
Hey, don't talk shit about Trump.
Oh, I'm not. It's just, yeah, he's just too busy. That's what I'm just saying. He's just
not
too
busy firing people.
He's firing people and replacing people. Homeland Security today. What was the other one?
Then do your fucking job. She wasn't doing her job, so he fired her.
Yeah, but I mean, the Secret Service one, the Homeland Security is like, didn't you pick these people?
Yeah, he can hire people and then he can fire people. They aren't doing their job, he fires them. It's just like any other job. What the fuck are they doing?
Oh, no.
What is this, a new gobbledygooker?
It's a buzzard.
Yeah.
Follow the buzzards.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's Bray Wyatt for you, everybody.
So much for the revamp of his character. I didn't know that, Heather. I thought he started off on Atlantis.
No, he was like 19 and a supermodel, and he fucking started on Baywatch Hawaii.
Oh, cool.
You can also kiss my ass.
You got nothing to worry about. You never cheated on Lisa.
What?
You never cheated on Lisa.
I would. Have you seen her? I'm kidding.
For her age, she looks pretty good, actually.
I was kidding.
I know. About fucking time.
Oh shit. That was fucking great. That was probably the best line I've ever heard Bobby Lashley make. What did that mean? She said, what does that mean? Fucking idiot. What do you think it means? Fucking Renee Young is. She is dumb blonde.
See you later, Uru.
See you later, Urushinchu. You say goodbye to Urushinchu.
I did.
Oh.
Type it in chat.
Why can't you say it? I mean, you're sitting right here.
I know. But you were saying something. I'm like, yeah, I'm cutting people off.
Whatever. That was quick.
You still suck, Chance.
Hey, look, it's Dean's brother. Be gone, thought. I never cared about Dean Ambrose.
I always liked him.
I actually thought he was done after he gave his farewell speech last week at the end of Raw. I didn't think we'd see him again.
Well, there we go.
What did I say to everybody? I said they always do these comebacks. They don't do them at the WrestleMania. They always do them the night after.
Yep.
Or they did come back to the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
It's not WrestleMania, though.
I know.
Hardy Boys thing was an anomaly. And is worthy of a WrestleMania moment. Sami Zayn coming back, not a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, for them to be in the match and for them to keep it under wraps the way they did.
Well, and like we were talking too, they were the hottest thing going because of the gimmick that they had. And when they didn't do it, as soon as I didn't see it, because I was watching that when it was on Impact, and when they didn't do it at WrestleMania, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about these guys. They aren't doing their fucking WrestleMania, or they're not doing the broken gimmick. So So Sami Zayn is up next. Fuck.
We're gonna have issues tonight.
Yeah, we just lost fucking cable here. So, I don't know what to tell everybody. You're gonna have to keep me updated.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I just lost TV.
It's still on the commercial here, so.
Yeah, that's what I have right now too.
Yeah.
I think you're even ahead of me, Truck.
Yeah, it's some car commercial right now, so we'll be back on in a moment.
Yeah, because I saw in the chat Sammy and he just was walking.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get.
Yeah, I just went ahead and refreshed, and I'm getting now the highlights from WrestleMania.
Mojo Rawley.
Who is that? Oh, it's Mojo Rawley. It's kind of back, kind of not.
Yep.
All I see is Mojo Rawley looking in the fucking mirror like an asshole. Interesting.
Spectrum is supposed to be the greatest in the fucking country.
Well, it's weather does affect shit. There's nothing I can do about that. I can see it, but tell me what they're saying right now.
Well, for me, like I said, I'm still a little behind. Mine hasn't come on. I got Mojo now. 'Cause like I said, I think Trek's ahead of me.
I'm just seeing the WrestleMania highlights, so that's okay because it's Charlotte getting out of the damn helicopter.
Okay, whatever. I'm seeing fucking Sami Zayn.
Okay, I just refreshed and Sammy's up on the stage now.
Come on, I don't want that bullshit.
I didn't come back.
It's gonna take a minute for it to reset. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. Sammy's getting in the ring now for me.
But he's already in there. I can see it, but it's really grainy.
Okay.
It's pixelated. I'm having an issue with it's really fucking windy here.
Yeah.
So let me try something.
Oh, come on, cut the shit.
Are you guys having an issue too?
It's reloading now, but it's like take a sweet freaking time. Why Society? Every time Sammy comes back, he shaves his head. He's done that before when he comes back from injury.
Yeah, he's getting ready to speak. He's got a microphone now.
That's all right. I should have it back here in a second. I can get it on the phone.
Oh, great.
Just use your username and password.
Yeah.
So we're good. I don't need.
Okay. I was going to say, because, yeah, I can hear your end now.
So I'm going to be looking down. I'm not going to be looking up. So.
My name is Sami Zayn.
Interesting.
And you know what they say, if you're gonna miss WrestleMania, you may as well come back the night after WrestleMania.
See? My reason. Can you guys hear that on the stream?
Probably.
So this is gonna be hard to
I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
My schedule is wide open. And I can really go for a match with Ronda. What do you say, boys? Any superstars in the back? Will a match up with Sami Zayn?
I hate to do this, but I'm going to plug this in. So that way I can. So Finn Balor's coming out.
Yep.
Don't shush me. What the hell? It's really fighting to come back. I still. Never mind. These two have never wrestled, have they? Not in the main roster. I'm pretty sure they wrestled in NXT, right?
Yeah, but not on the main roster.
Did Sami Zayn lost to fucking Finn Balor, am I correct?
I think so. I think that's when he was on his losing streak, yeah.
No. Didn't Sami Zayn lose the title to... No, he lost it to Kevin Owens. Never mind.
Kevin Owens, yeah.
So they went to a commercial, and it's for the Intercontinental title. So USA is USA having issues for you too, Ronnie?
Yeah, mine, like I said, I'm behind on my end, but right now it just went right to the commercial.
No, what I'm saying is are you having issues with USA in general?
Is it grainy? Is it cutting out?
Oh, yeah, the picture-wise, no, not on my end here. No.
So then it's just us. It's the weather.
No, the clear picture and yeah, the sound and all's working. So it's just for some reason it's behind on the stream.
Okay.
Because I have it through the app.
No, that's fine. I was just asking because I'm having an issue with.
Yeah, I just saw what Heather put, how the picture looks for you guys.
But I mean, I have it on my phone. That's why I have the headset on so I can hear it. Heather's got the same thing. She can't hear what's going on. I don't know. Can you hear what they're saying?
I have the volume off.
That's why I'm wearing a headset, because I'm actually listening to what they're saying. So, but I'm looking down. I'll. But this is Sami Zayn is facing Finn Balor for the Intercontinental title. Don't be surprised if Sami Zayn beats Finn Balor here. But this is ultimately going to continue the feud between fucking Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, because fucking Sami Zayn one-ups Kevin Owens again. Dan, that makes no fucking sense, man. Why not? It's called a fighting fucking champion, dude. He said, why fight? You just won the title last night. You just hold on to the fucking title and don't fight about it. Don't fight for it. That makes no fucking sense to me. People that say that shit, I see him losing the title.
Plus, was it that one of the rules from when McMahon's took back over that the night after a pay-per-view, if they won it, they had to defend it?
I don't think so. I don't remember that.
Well, and this is what the fans want. They want these titles on TV, and they want them defended too.
Yeah, but I don't want it. I don't want it to become a fucking every week thing either. I talked about that last night.
Yep, I know.
That we talked about with the Brock Lesnar thing.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to see Brock Lesnar defending the title on Raw or SmackDown. Sorry. Mid-card titles, it's fine every once in a while.
Yeah.
If it's a special occasion, like a special kind of show for SmackDown or Raw, I don't mind them defending the titles then, but I don't think they should defend the titles like once a month. They have pay-per-views once a month. That's where the titles should be defended. But they did do away with the 30-day title defense clause, so they don't have to defend the title every 30 days anymore.
Mhm.
Hey, there's nothing going on. They're just doing a bunch of rest moves right now. It's an alright match.
I mean, I guess with who they brought back tonight and who they're showcasing tonight, I mean, I know they're doing the shake-up next week, but it could be the start of some pretty decent storylines if they continue with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy's got some more burns on his back. Holy shit.
I just lost the books. There we go. It's getting better. It's getting better.
Trying.
As long as the Brewer game doesn't pick up, I'll be alright.
Might work better in the bedroom.
That is true. I wonder if we can get it out here. Can we get the app out here?
No, because remember you tried to download another
That
app.
was
The
the
app on this.
WWE app.
Since you got it on the street.
And Sammy chopped the shit out of him.
It's the other way. Go to, yeah, there you go. No, go to streaming. I'm sorry. Oh, there you go. Okay.
This is the only one we can have on here.
Interesting. Okay. All right. It's fine. Hey, Bobbit, how's the game going, brother?
I think he fell asleep.
Most likely.
Yeah, they were saying too last night because they were expecting rain, and right as WrestleMania ended, the rain started.
Yeah.
But now they're MetLife and some of the employees there is blaming WWE because people had longer than wait times for their Uber pickups and for New York Transit. So they were kind of stranded there at MetLife last night. So now MetLife Stadium's blaming WWE for the fans that are bitching to them.
Right.
So it's like, okay, well, you got through the rain, but
The ones I feel sorry for are the ones who actually thought that MetLife was actually in New York.
Yeah, it's actually in New Jersey.
yeah, the governor just made the statement that said that the event ended later than expected and 3 of the train crews were timed out, is how he worded it.
Right. Yes, Why Society. I knew that Sami Zayn, in fact, I think I mentioned that before. But thank you for the little piece of information. The useless information, I guess, could say. He just said Sami Zayn's never won a title on the main roster. I don't know where Bobbit went. I'm not in charge of Bobbit. Bobbit can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Just knock on the wall, he'll answer. Yeah, I know he said at one point he was going to go watch the game, but I didn't know if he worked today. He might have been exhausted.
He did. He worked earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
On top of that, he probably didn't go to sleep until 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're doing the the celebration tomorrow night, or the unification of the titles tomorrow night. The title unification thing. They're gonna do it tomorrow night. Even if I didn't like Society, everybody fucking knows that. WWE makes it known that he's never won a title.
Yeah.
They didn't give Sami much time to get back into shape. He was very slow with that. And there we go.
No, they ain't gonna put the title on Sami Zayn. I kind of did. I didn't think they were gonna take the title off of Finn Balor. It's just a thought. Oh, he's not dead on Arrival Y Society. He's fine. It's Sami fucking Zayn. He's over as fuck. He's not dead.
Not to mention, it's his first fucking night back.
Oh, shit.
Against Finn Balor. Now, if you put him in there with Kurt Hawkins, that'd have been a different story.
Exactly.
A guy loses one match his first time back, and then fucking
That's it. His
career's over. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he just lost to Finn Balor, who just won the Intercontinental title. They think highly of Finn Balor. Why in the fuck would they bury Finn Balor? Or why would they do that to Finn Balor? That makes no sense. And it tells the story. But you can see Sami Zayn, he's going to be pissed off. I still think he's going to be a heel. He's getting fucking bruised, man.
Fucking Virginia, man.
Yeah, finally you awaken.
What's score?
It's 32-29, Virginia.
Okay, hold on. I knew this. I knew he was going to fucking do that shit. fucking great. He's still a fucking heel. Gotta fucking love it. He's fucking great. Fucking love him as a heel. What? Fucking love what he's doing right now. He's essentially saying what I say.
See, I think if they put him with Kevin Owens and Kevin Owens and him as heel, that would just be. I mean, you have them do single stuff, but just those two together working together. Because, I mean, Kevin Owens' face just doesn't sit well with me. I just think he's so much better when he's sarcastic and heelish.
Yeah, I don't know though. Kevin Owens is. We'll see.
I mean, I felt bad for him yesterday because, I mean, bringing back, and I mean, he wasn't on anything with WrestleMania.
Who, Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
There was nothing for him to do. Why?
Yeah. I mean, but
why?
everybody else got on the show. I mean, he couldn't even put him in the Battle Royal. I mean, there were enough people in that, but.
Yeah, They
I don't know,
already they already established their storylines. There's no need to add to them.
I just thought maybe he was also considered as a backup if Ray couldn't go.
But I can agree with what they did. You got to remember they had 17 matches to do, and if they had that match, because you think Kevin Owens worth just a choke out to fucking Samoa Joe? No. So they weren't going to put the title on Kevin Owens. So essentially, what they did is, since Rey Mysterio couldn't do a lot, they just made Samoa Joe look like a monster again.
Yeah.
That's all they did. So I like the move. Because you're essentially, Kevin Owens is above the Intercontinental or the U.S. title. Mm-hmm. Kevin Owens is above the U.S. title. I don't care what anybody says. He's above it. It's like Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle's above the North American title. No, I don't think it's leading to heel Sami Zayn versus face Kevin Owens. I think they're going to keep they're going to keep them apart. In fact, I think they should keep them apart, period. That's what I think they should do.
So you're thinking with Matt Riddle, you're thinking he should go after Gargano next?
What?
With what you just said with Matt Riddle, you think he should go towards Gargano next?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The fuck?
What?
Oh. It's kind of like I was in the middle of an airport.
Maybe you are. You just don't know it.
Virginia's winning 32-29, by the
You
way.
already said that.
Oh. Sorry.
That's all right.
Fuck emus. That is all.
Fuck who?
Emus. Damn aggressive motherfuckers.
Oh, fuck emus.
Think midgets are bad. You ain't seen nothing with a fucking emu.
You ever been chased by a fucking rooster?
No, but have
Then
you
shut the
had
fuck
your
up.
life
You
threatened
don't
by an emu?
you don't know what it's like to be chased after a fucking rooster. A rooster is fucking ruthless, man. They don't fucking stop. They'll walk away and then they'll come back for fucking more, man. Yes, Dan, that's exactly what I'm saying. Sami Zayn is my long-lost brother because he's got my same mindset. That's exactly what I'm saying. No, you dolt. That's not what I'm saying. Honestly, I don't think WWE should let the fans dictate what fucking WWE does. Because they're going to fucking boo whether they like it or not. WWE's just got to learn how to figure out what works and what doesn't. Letting the fans dictate what they tell, what story they tell, is not a good idea. Because if you do that, they're gonna fucking boo everything that they dislike, and then WWE's gonna be right back where they were. Because they're gonna be like, well, we can't have everybody being a fucking world champion. That's essentially what's gonna happen. It's what you see on fucking Twitter all the time. Fuck it, let's just give everybody the fucking world title. I mean,
Right. Who you want as world champion is different from who I want, or who's
exactly.
Once and who. So it's like, okay, then you're going to be basically hot potatoing it around to appease everybody.
And that's why WWE has been hot potatoing the fucking title. Look, fucking Dana Brooke.
Now, I could have seen her coming out towards when Becky was out there and challenging her.
Say it again?
Challenge to Ronda. And then when she challenged Charlotte, so I could have seen her coming out opposed to the Lacey Evans storyline we're going to possibly get.
You already fucking said that. What a dolt.
What
Do you
exactly
see?
is
This is what WWE. This is the product of WWE putting the title on Becky like that. This is that byproduct. Oh fuck! Goddamn fucking lies! I don't fucking care.
You just now noticed that?
Yes, Bob, but my cable took a shit.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
That's why I have my headset on, because I'm actually watching on my phone right now.
Okay.
I mean, it's up there, but it's like pixelated and.
Okay, so it's like how our satellite is. Every time we get a bad
Yes.
thunderstorm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who's he talking about? Oh, talking about John Cena.
Yeah.
Might get John Cena again tonight.
Let's say maybe John Cena will come back out.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, good God. He's going to rap, everybody. Oh, no, please don't.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Oh, shit. This is great. John Cena's coming out.
Speaking of dead men. Oh my God.
Oh, no. When he said that, I'm like, you fucking kidding me?
Hey, at least he wasn't at Mania.
Yes, Corey Graves. It's happening, and my God.
Oh. Oh fuck.
What?
Well, people got the John Cena segment. They got the Undertaker segment. So he
I
must.
cannot believe I'm looking at the Undertaker right now.
Yes, Aaron Reed, he's sitting right on my couch right now. Dumbass.
He's waiting for Wendy to wake up to feed her.
Fucking idiot.
Thank God it's not a match. That's all I can say.
Well, essentially, this is what Elias has become. He's become a segment filler. Can this man just seriously retire right now?
Right?
I'm serious. Well, apparently, whatever was going on between Vince and fucking Undertaker is in the past.
Yeah.
Yep, we're just not gonna pay you for Mania. Just come the night after.
I'm okay with that.
Well, honestly, I hope this doesn't lead to him having a match with Elias.
Exactly.
Or leads him to a match with John fucking Cena either. I don't want to fucking see it.
Damn, he looks good.
Yeah, people said with the photos that they took that, I mean, he looked in great shape.
I noticed he ain't got his singlet on either. Elias, I would run if I was you.
None of your
Yeah,
fucking
why
business.
society? Yeah, why society? But still, that
Hey,
that
Aaron
was
Reed.
changed.
I know
when
this.
the thing was finished.
Aaron Reed, I know this is off topic, but why don't you go check your fucking internet? Type in MLB in the search engine and find the score out yourself.
What, is he
Jesus
asking
fucking
about his
Christ.
Angels again?
Oh, the Brewers are playing the Angels. And he's like, can you go check the score of the game? Go check the internet. Go check the fucking score yourself. I mean, how in the fuck are you watching me?
Yeah, because he literally said when he came in
Trying to
the
do a
chat,
fucking
you know,
show
the
here.
Angels are
Trying
playing
to
the
do a fucking
Brewers.
show here. Fucking Undertaker's here, and he wants me to check the score of the fucking baseball game. No, I'm not gonna go check the score of the baseball game.
He saw you with that headset. He thought maybe you were broadcasting the baseball game.
Albert Pujols is like the Undertaker. He needs to go the fuck away.
Big boot.
No, we as fans shouldn't dictate what the WWE does. I'm a staunch fucking believer in that.
God, you can tell he's getting old.
Well, yeah, he's 50 fucking some years old,
54.
man.
Isn't that what we said the other night?
He looks like an older Aleister Black.
He's looking at Elias like, "Are you smoking dope?"
Yeah, he just turned 54. We're all getting old, Bobbit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Damn it. One day I'll be JP's age.
Tombstone.
I think they need to save some surprises for tomorrow, too. I mean, this is a lot better than the go-home show. Aaron, he can't be your best friend. JP can't be your best friend. He's my best friend.
Aaron, we are not best friends. I don't have a. Sorry, Ronnie. I don't have a best friend.
It'd be Heather.
Well, Heather's my girlfriend. I
Oh,
have to be her friend.
Got framed in the title. Jeez.
Just saying.
Well, she's your best friend and girlfriend. I'll be your second friend.
That's too many fucking friends.
I'll be your third friend.
No,
Fuck it.
no. A large 3-topping pizza, but what if I want a 4-topping pizza? And Arush and Chu, we are not lovers.
I didn't know that was your basement.
I love you like a brother, but we are not lovers. Promise you that.
Sorry, Aaron. Second friend is me. You missed out.
Yeah, and I'm the third friend.
Gotta take a number, like at the deli counter.
Well, Sarah, I'm sorry, but apparently, since Ronnie thinks that I'm her best friend,
now Sarah's the second friend.
Oh, I had second.
that damn weird
Oh,
ass.
The circle of life.
What if I have a cousin in the big city? God damn it. All right, now I can check the score for you. The Brewers are ahead 1-0, Aaron. It would have been so much easier if you just went and typed in MLB on your search engine and then. Well, look at that. Aaron Reed. Bobbit, Aaron Reed's your best friend.
There you go, Bobbit.
Shall I supply you the rope, Bobbit?
I kinda already have a best friend in Trek.
Oh,
God.
that's a first. Fucking.
Wow,
Bobbit, Trek actually has friends now. Holy shit.
You have moved up in the world. Joke last night that hit the target. Now Bobbit and you are best friends.
Sarah, it's not smart to have more than one best friend because then that other best friend will get jealous and want to kill the other best friend. Well, that's interesting.
You said I was your best friend, Sarah.
The way you word that
TSS, I can't argue with what you just said. Not true. Bobbit's best friends are his Bobs.
My Bob's in my imaginary voices in my head.
Aru, shouldn't you be nice?
Oh, no.
Cardinals beat the Dodgers tonight. The Brewers play the Dodgers next week. Or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Brewers are playing the Angels right now. And they're up 1-0.
Yeah, Virginia's winning 38-31 currently.
38-31?
Yeah.
I picked Virginia to win it.
I hope so, man.
You've had a pretty rough year, haven't you?
Yeah.
With that shit, huh? I'm just kidding. I do it. You're not gay. Nobody said you had to be gay.
What the fuck?
Aaron Reed just put.
The Orioles actually won.
Aaron Reed just put. I'm not gay.
Actually had a decent 12-4 over the A's. Holy shit.
What? Hey, Aaron. What is I'm Stargate as a pencil?
What the fuck?
It's as bad as this Johann Stamos.
Just saying. This could be a good match. They're going to let this match go for 22 minutes? I mean, we're only going to see 5 minutes of it because they're going to take like 30 commercials, but...
Yeah, but we could get that surprise ending, too.
I think we might get a surprise ending. I really do.
Yeah, because usually it's like SmackDown, it's like 4 or 5 minutes or left, and then something usually happens.
Yeah.
They'll probably get something like that.
Right.
Or you get the fuck finish and then
Right.
something happens.
Renee is trying to explain, did you not see what we saw last night with winner take all? They act like they've never ever seen a winner take all match before. These commentators, I just do not understand them.
Aaron, star hate is what you put in the chat, buddy.
Here, let me copy and paste exactly what you put in the fucking chat. That's what you put there, big dog. And don't think that I'm calling you big dog because you're cool. Just saying.
Oh, there you go, Trek. He's your best friend. You called him buddy.
Yep, you just open up Pandora's box.
Way to go, dumbass.
You know, wait till he gets Twitter. You'll be getting notifications every 5 minutes.
I'm going to laugh if Paul Heyman comes out and goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I was going to say, watch how Lesnar Khan just beat the shit out of both of them.
You might see Daniel Bryan come out too, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because we did see Harper return last night, too. So maybe with Harper and Rowan.
Okay, Aaron Reed, you say you're going to get a Twitter soon, but you never fucking do.
That's easier to set up than all the accounts he has.
No shit.
You know how many Twitters that poor guy's going to have?
My shoulder blade. If you're hungry, if you're hoogary, and I don't know what the fuck that means, you better do something about it. That's all I'm saying, big dog. Little dog, whatever kind of dog you are.
Cody.
Would you please stop talking? I'm a Great Dane dog. Double G. Are you the new producer for AEW? Is that what you're trying to do there? And you're going to call yourself Great Dane Dog? Never mind.
Don't give him any ideas. You'll have a new sub.
No, he's probably sat down and had coffee with all of them.
Yeah. He was at their latest press conference.
We just didn't see him because Conrad was standing in front of him.
Here goes commercial number 1.
Just let me know who wins.
Might get a surprise ending there, Bobby. You'll miss it.
Ronnie, I'll be honest with you. I'm more focused on this game right now.
Yeah, I want to check to see what's going on with that.
Yeah, I didn't update you, Bob. My Lightning 62 and 16 now.
Ronnie,
Ronnie,
you do realize they had the best record in hockey last year and didn't even make it.
I know, but we finally got the goaltender back that was hurt, so at least everybody's back off injured reserve now.
They had him last year in the playoffs too.
Yeah, but he was hurt too.
Not last year, he wasn't. He was there. They lost to Winnipeg.
Yeah,
or not Winnipeg. They lost to the Capitals.
The Capitals, yeah, because the Capitals, went all the way last year.